The Minotaur wasn't born a monster. It was created as revenge. Minos wanted to be king of Crete, but he had a problem. His brothers wanted it too. So he did what desperate men do. He asked the gods for help. He prayed to Poseidon, asking for a sign no one could ignore. A pure white bull that would prove he was chosen to rule. Poseidon delivered. The bull appeared from the sea, magnificent and divine. But there was a catch. Minos had to sacrifice it back to Poseidon as payment. He couldn't do it. The bull was too perfect, too valuable. So Minos killed one of his own animals instead, thinking the god of the sea wouldn't notice the switch. Poseidon noticed. Gods don't forgive insults. Poseidon's punishment was cruel and specific. He made Minos' wife Pasiphae fall in love with the bull. Not metaphorically, literally. Pasiphae became obsessed. She went to Daedalus, the greatest inventor in Greece, and begged him to help her. Daedalus built a hollow wooden cow, realistic enough to fool the bull. Pasiphae climbed inside. What came from that union was the Minotaur, half human, half bull, and entirely monstrous. Pasiphae tried to raise it. She nursed it as a mother would, but as it grew, so did its hunger, and the only thing it wanted to eat was human flesh. Minos couldn't kill it. It was still his wife's child. He couldn't control it. It was becoming more violent every day. So he traveled to the Oracle of Delphi and asked what to do. The answer: build a prison so complex that escape would be impossible. Minos ordered Daedalus to construct a labyrinth beneath the palace, a maze with no clear path, no exit, no hope. The Minotaur was locked inside, hidden from the world. But that's when the real horror began. Minos had a son, Androgeos. The boy traveled to Athens to compete in their games. He was talented, maybe too talented. Some say the Athenians killed him out of jealousy. Others say King Aegeus of Athens sent him to fight the Minotaur as a test, and the boy died trying. Either way, Minos lost his only son. He declared war on Athens, and when the oracle told King Aegeus to give in, Athens had no choice but to accept Minos' terms. Every year, Athens would send 7 boys and 7 girls to Crete. They would be thrown into the labyrinth, and the Minotaur would devour them. This went on for years. During the 3rd tribute, a young prince named Theseus volunteered to go. He was the son of King Aegeus, and he made a promise. He would kill the Minotaur and end the sacrifices. Before he left, he told his father to watch for the color of the ship's sails. White meant victory, black meant death. When Theseus arrived in Crete, something unexpected happened. Both of Minos' daughters, Ariadne and Phaedra, fell in love with him. Ariadne couldn't bear the thought of him dying in the labyrinth. She went to Daedalus and begged him to tell her the secret of the maze. He gave her a simple solution, a ball of string. Before Theseus entered, Ariadne handed him the string and told him to tie one end at the entrance. No matter how deep he went, he could follow it back. Theseus walked into the labyrinth. The walls were tight, the air thick. Somewhere in the darkness, the Minotaur was waiting. He found it sleeping. Some versions say he woke it and fought with a sword. Others say he strangled it with his bare hands. Either way, the Minotaur died in that maze. Theseus followed the string back to the entrance, just as Ariadne promised. He escaped with both sisters and set sail for Athens. But Theseus didn't love Ariadne. He only wanted Phaedra. On the way home, he stopped at the island of Naxos and abandoned Ariadne there while she slept. She woke up alone, stranded. Eventually, Dionysus, the god of wine, found her. They married. But that's another story. Theseus continued home with Phaedra, celebrating his victory. He was so caught up in his joy that he forgot one critical thing. He forgot to change the sails. When King Aegeus saw the black sails on the horizon, he assumed his son was dead. Overcome with grief, he threw himself off a cliff into the sea. The sea that now bears his name, the Aegean. Theseus returned home a hero, but his victory cost his father's life. And that's the strange thing about Greek myths. There's always a price, even when you win. The deeper you go into these myths, the stranger they get. If you want more forgotten stories like this, subscribe. There's a lot more buried in the ancient world.
Until next time.